Favorite thing about Rob? My favorite thing about Rob?
Favorite thing about Rob?
Mitch, go.
Rob, what I love about you most is that you're always there. You're super dedicated. You always get the group together.
He's a really generous and nice guy.
Funny, generous, stylish, mad photography skills, and I love your hair.
I like his hair. Best memory is hair. And he should definitely keep his hair.
The hair,
Yeah, and he's also great and very lovely.
He's so
and he has
great.
great hair.
He has great
That's
hair.
all that matters.
And
He is also great.
he's so good at touch football.
He
and
is
he
very
just
good at
kills the
touch.
game every time. And he's so lovely. We all love him. And I love his fucking hair. I love it.
Yeah. Most of the hair, thank you. And goodbye.
You're welcome.
Hair colour is the best. He should seriously maintain that hair colour from now into the future.
How loving and supportive he is, no matter how fucking annoying I am. Always that little sister. They're annoying pain in the ass, but she's there and loves me anyway.
My favorite thing about Rob, oh man, there's so many things. What do I like? I'm blanking right now, man. Thanks for being the glue in our group. You're very selfless. You seem to give a lot of yourself to look after others.
And I'm really glad that you're turning 30 before I am, so suck it. Happy birthday, buddy.
Oh, isn't that hard?
No.
That's pretty difficult.
Really easy to talk to, and yeah, just like makes me feel at ease whenever he's around. Yeah, nice to have him around all the time.
Sick cars.
His generosity, his style. He's always the most stylish guy.
Rob, you're too wholesome for your own good.
You're a beautiful man. Genuine guy. He's kept everyone together 10 years after school. We love you, Rob.
Yeah, thanks for being a really good mate all these years. Thanks for being part of the original four.
I would say your Instagram game has definitely improved.
Rob, please continue your quest for gym gains. I'll keep teaching you as long as you need. I am more than gym as a personality.
It's his kindness and his generosity and his big heart and his love for all of his friends and his family. My favourite thing about Rob is how generous he is and how welcoming he always is. Happy birthday, Rob.
Always makes the biggest effort to just be a great friend, and he tries so hard all the time. He's just such a lovely guy.
His generosity and how good a friend he is no matter what. He's an attractive man.
How quickly he came to accept me and invited me into his group. That was really nice of him, and it's taken a lot more time to get into other groups, but Rob just accepted me straight away, so that was great.
You're a good organizer, Rob. You bring all the people together. It's really nice to be here with you. You need to stop being a tight ass and instead of pushing your car into the garage, just start it, damn it.
Rob, I love that you are so generous. My favourite thing to remember you by is currently your hair. And happy birthday. Love you always. Love everything about you. Have a wonderful evening.
What's up, Rob? My favourite thing about you, well, the last few days I've met you. Yeah, it would be like, I got that positive vibes of you. Like, you're so nice.
I love that he's always willing to hang out.
He's such a sweet guy. He's really, really friendly. He's so generous.
I've got to put my lipstick on. Always gets all his friends together. Make sure we all have a good time. And we all love having him around all the time. I love that about him. Love you.
The overseas holidays until I go to Niseko in a couple of weeks, and then I might disagree with that opinion.
Does the whole itinerary. He makes sure everyone's comfortable, and he just sorts out all the nitty bitty things that no one else wants to sort out. So that's my favorite thing about him as well.
You're very layered, complex and interesting.
Your bright, beautiful smile. But as well, you always have really good tech ideas and reviews as well. So that's great as well.
That we're always hanging out, no matter what. No matter how often we try and get away from him, he always comes back and finds us, and we just can't get away from him. So that's the favorite thing.
Your heart. I think you're the sweetest, kindest person, and you're just really down to earth and just lovely.
We got the kindest and most generous heart out of anyone I know.
Just such a smiley guy. He always has a big smile on his face. He's so welcoming, and he's just, he's just such a friendly dude.
Favorite thing about Rob?
That he likes bubble tea.
What is your most memorable moment about Rob?
Getting bubble tea with Rob.
Any personal message you'd like to?
Enjoy your reusable bubble tea cup. His favourite thing about you is your cars. I really enjoy your friendship and
Your hairstyle. What is your favorite thing about Rob?
don't like Rob.
Definitely sense of humor.
So my favorite thing about Rob currently is his blonde hair, but always it's just been his like generous, friendly spirit. He's always there, bringing people together and being lots of fun.
What was the second question? Memorable moment.
I've got a really good memorable moment, but I can't talk about it. Okay, so...
Oh, that makes it more interesting.
No, I don't think it's good.
My favourite memory is when we were in Japan.
Probably Japan as well. It was a good time.
Favorite memory of you would have to be from Japan. That was the first time that I went skiing and you were there to see how amazing I was.
Time that you took me to do, let's say, wheel spins in a BMW M5. That was pretty good fun. So.
Maybe this New Year's when he was extra lit and he sent selfies of himself videotaping himself making faces to everybody.
I think it was like one of the first weeks I met him. We went to his place on the Gold Coast. We were on jet skis and I felt like I was going to die. But we survived and we're still friends. So like that's pretty positive, right?
So we were just discussing it. Rory and I at least, caught Rob at a very vulnerable time in his life. Would have been 18 maybe.
18 or 19.
18 or 19. And this, at the time he had the yellow Lamborghini. Some of you may remember that.
And I basically, Riley found him on Facebook. I added him, invited him to a car meet. That was the first time we met him. And then without hesitation, he just showed it off on
Power
the street.
slid a fucking
Massive
Lamborghini.
Power slide.
4 lanes of traffic, sideways,
All wheels lit.
in the big convertible. Fucking hilarious.
And everyone was like, who was that? What was going on? And we literally met him about an hour ago. And then, that was the first time we met
from
him.
that day on, we knew he was like straight up.
Yeah.
Cool
Legit.
dude.
Like
a
gangster.
legit down-to-earth guy.
Yeah.
Scratched the bottom of the i8 and I had to admit that to you on essentially Christmas Eve. That was heart-wrenching.
Time Rob came off his longboard really badly back in our early 20s, trying to not hit a dog.
When I first started being friends with Rob like 6 years ago and he couldn't play touch because his leg was all graced up from longboarding the weekend before.
Memories was at Rob's 21st. We went out for drinks and we were both drunk. Rob was drunk, bright red face. I was a bit tipsy, and we like hugged and we had a moment where we were like this close. Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe we kissed, maybe we didn't. Favorite memory. That was a really good night.
When I took his brand new S15 for a drive in the rain, first time driving a turbo, basically locked diff car and just about swung it from side to side of the whole road. It's amazing I didn't crash the thing.
Oh, and the time when we went to the Gold Coast to his house and played frisbee there. That was a really good weekend.
Those red-faced drunk nights that you've had down at the coast.
Hanging out at the Gold Coast, playing Counter-Strike. Building computers. Yeah, I think those were the days. Another really good memory is when we were just hanging out in high school and we used to talk about EB, how much
RP, OA, and AO, dorm with JB.
all like the cute girls in like science class. Good times.
Staying at your place at Bridgman Downs, driving to Noodle Box in your RAV4 for a cute little like sleepover night. We did that lots of times. That was the best.
And I used to love Barbie dolls when you were little.
I don't even remember the Barbie doll. What was the Barbie doll face?
Loved them.
Yeah, just sleepovers, watching the Oz Open like right now. All curled up in a blanket together.
Snowboarding around in Queenstown, I reckon.
Most memorable moment.
Oh, there's too many. I think our Europe trip would have to be our most memorable moment. Yeah.
Our memories with you would have to be on the boat, like wakeboarding and just being out on the river. Love that.
His fun parties, he always had people over, he always had fun gatherings.
Helping me build my first PC, that was a good memory. Grade 11, I bought all the parts, and me and Rob had like a computer building party at my place.
Maybe a good memory is that like every time they're on a ski trip,
or we're on a ski trip together, someone invariably always injures their neck or their back. And I was with them for ages and I had no clue what they were talking about. They were cracking up. And to this day, they still pay me out for that. So that's always a good time.
First time we got drunk after the school formal, the high school formal in grade 12. And on the way home in the car, I rested on his shoulder and I said he has like the nicest shoulder to lean on ever. It's like a giant soft pillow. But he's lost a lot of weight since then, so it's probably not as nice.
Starting a cookie dough business with Rob and getting on Channel 7 News. Happy birthday!
Oh, it's memorable, and so obviously probably showing me your apartment. And there was a cruise ship coming in, it was pretty cool. And it was so nice for you to invite me to your party, even though we only just met, which was really cool. Otherwise, have a happy birthday and keen to be your roommate.
Rob skiing into me when I'm completely helpless in the snow in Japan.
Skating in Victoria in the car parks with you.
I was there!
You were there.
Just thanks for being the best big brother ever.
Happy birthday, Rob!
Happy birthday, Rob. I hope you have a fantastic time. It's fantastic.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Happy birthday. Hope you've had a great day.
Love you, man. Happy birthday.
Cheers for inviting us, Rob. It's a great time.
Happy Dirty 30s, Rob.
Rob, we love you. Thank you so much for putting this on.
Love you, Rob.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're killing it. You're such an important part of the Sung family, and you're an awesome dude to hang out with.
Happy birthday, Rob. Hope you have a great time. I hope we don't get any viruses in Hong Kong. Happy 30th.
Happy birthday, Rob.
I love you, Rob. You're the best. Let's be friends forever.
Happy birthday. Here's to another 30 years with you in my life and all of our lives because you're such a blessing. Happy birthday, Rob. Enjoy your next decade of your life.
All right, Hazel, Rob, happy birthday first of all. Fantastic party, we're having a great time here. Hope you are. Anyway, so favorable moment. I've got to say it's about 28 years ago. You were 2 years old, I'll never forget there in Ganubi, down in East London. We were on the Ganubi River and you were walking on the mud and you put your hands in the mud and you freaked out, man. You just lifted your hands and you started shaking and screaming. You hated the mud. And then the nanny came there like all in a panic and picked you up and your dad just said, drop him. And then he dropped you straight back in the mud. You screamed for about another 10 minutes and then it was all over and you had such a great time in the mud. I'll never forget that. That was a fantastic day. What I really admire about you, I just think it's your awesome personality. I think you're a quiet person, but you've got a fantastic personality, very caring, you know, and you're always assessing people around you and you pay attention to what people say and what they're doing and you fit into that conversation. I really do admire that of you, Rob. Again, I wish you a great birthday. Big 30, a lot more to come ahead of you, and all the best, mate. Have a great time. Cheers, Rob.
Remember you and Rob when we camped, I think it was King Williamstown. You must have been 5 or 7 or something like that. And you and Rob looked just like little Teletubbies. You were little round, almost like a beach ball. Thank goodness you've grown up. Oh, well done.
So Rob's my firstborn. Love him to bits. Favorite moment is when he wanted us all to have the same surname. So now we all have the same surname. And favorite thing about Rob, he's very quiet, but he's got the greatest heart and loves all of us, like in his quiet, passionate way.
He's the best brother any living thing could have.